All right, Kyle. So back for another year at Media Days, man. How good does it feel to get back and knowing that we're only a couple weeks away from fall camp and then the season kicking off?
It's been great, man. I'm just here right now, my last little ride. So here at Media Day, man, taking it all in. Really just being where my feet are, man. Excited to get this season going.
For sure. Have you taken any different approach to this season, knowing it's your last ride? Obviously, the legacy you had at Georgia Tech. Have you done anything different?
Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously, just having to, take more steps, taking care of this body. You feel me? Like, my main thing is going to be staying healthy throughout the season. So, just body maintenance, just keeping everything up, staying 100%.
If you don't mind sharing, just talk about a little bit of your recovery process. Like I said, playing linebacker, one of the most physical positions, obviously in the game. Mm-hmm. How do you just maintain your body so more tired there? Georgia Tech has a new performance center. Like, how you've been just taking those steps necessary to keep your body and maintain it?
Yeah. So definitely. So we did just throw up that brand new, $90 million facility. So like we're loaded with pretty much everything that we could possibly ask for when it comes to body maintenance. So from cold tubs to dry needling to the red light therapy bed to like pretty much anything you could possibly think of is we have it. So we've definitely been utilizing those and trying to help keep this body going, man.
For sure. Yes, what's some goals you got for yourself this year you want to accomplish?
Oh man, you know me, man. I just want to win games. Like all them selfish goals, like they'll come with winning games. So nothing for me personally.
For sure. I want to ask you, Coach Key talked about just the players taking the onus. I know it's a very impressive recruiting class coming in. You got to pass this torch eventually in the legacy. So just talk about taking that ownership as a leader, just wanting to bring in a new class and showing them what it means to be a Georgia Tech man.
Yeah, I mean definitely. Like I've been waiting for this time for a minute now. Like so I get to be like that old guy, so I get to pour into the young guys and whatnot. I mean, so it's definitely a process. Like you got to continue to pour into the young guys. Get them all on the same page. Get them to buy into our standard and whatnot. But I feel like thus far, like they're coming along well.
And what would you say is the Georgia Tech standard for those that don't know?
Our 4 pillars: toughness, discipline, commitment, and execution. That's our 4 pillars that we live by.
And then when you see, let's just say, you're gonna call them by name, but somebody's lacking on one of those 4 pillars, what do you do as a leader to tell them, hey, like that's not going to cut it. We got to make sure we are adherent to what this is. What do you say to them?
I mean, they'll be held accountable. I mean, obviously, I have to approach it, differently depending on the player. Like some guys would rather just be, spoken to just one-on-one. I can just talk to you. Some players need a little bit more, obviously, but it just depends. But I'll definitely be that guy holding you accountable.
For sure. So talk about what you want to accomplish this year. Obviously, coming in fall camp. Talk about just the room a little bit. 4 veterans, including yourself, and you got 3 young guys. So what is that like in some of the workouts and eventually the fall campus, being with those young guys that are hungry, and that's kind of how you were coming in.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice because we have like your veterans who get to pour into your young guys and your young guys who are developing. So it's like it's real nice because we know they're able to take a load off of us also, but we're able to build them up so we have trust, to leave that room to them.
For sure. What would you say it takes to be a successful linebacker? We know you've been all ACC. We know you've been one of the top linebackers preseason. What does it take to be a successful linebacker at this level, you would say?
It's just a good mix of cognitive ability and violence. I mean that's the best way to explain it. Like you have to be able to think through stuff, but you also have to be able to go put your hands on someone if you need to.
Last thing I want to ask you, just team a little bit shorter with tackling last year. Obviously, new coordinator. We know about Jason Seymour. He's been here before. I know you guys emphasize different things. Just talk about how you guys are trying to just improve tackling, being better in that area, and just defensively as a whole.
Yeah, our tackling circuit's worked in pretty much every day now. Like from approaches to finishing the tackle and whatnot. That's something that we are conscious of that we need to work on, and we're on it.
Thank you, man.